Welcome at Finca de los Perezosos, which means farm of the lazy people. This is the farm of Panama's permaculture pioneer John Douglas, alias Don Perezoso. A man that believes that you can work less and harvest more.
Well, my secret is not really my secret, it's the secrets of permaculture people and Dr. Bunch, but it's using plants and animals to help, for one to help the other. The fertilizer from one helps the other. The food from one helps the other. The basic principles are a lot of organic material on top of the soil. We grow all of our own fertilizer, and everything just works together, and we try to sit back and just copy nature. And we're nature. There is no plague. There's just a lot of production, and we're getting there here too, and it's a lot of fun. The other thing that I want to mention is how all you really need is carbon to bring life to the soil. People think that so many times organic becomes so complicated. The great jazz musician Mingus said, anybody can make the simple complicated. Genius is making the complicated simple, and permaculturists like myself are working hard to do that. Well, the results have been spectacular. I just can't believe it. The first experiment where we just used the trunks from trees that fell when we cleaned the fence, instead of averaging 3.5 pounds like everybody else, we averaged 35 pounds. We have one yucca, 63 pounds. I've yet to hear of anybody who's seen one that size. So that's 10 times the production. In the magic circle, or the banana circle next to the house, which is all rock, where normally people would harvest one medium-sized or small-sized bunch of bananas in 9 months, in 8 months, we've harvested 15 big bunches. So we're looking at probably 20 times the production, just using the garbage from the kitchen. And so in permaculture, we always like to say the problem is the solution. Well, the problem is the garbage. The solution is an incredible production of food. 15 times the production. That's a wow. We have other results like that, and it's fun. It's just so much fun to find these things and have visitors come and say, I want to have the lazy man's farm number 2, or I'm going to live Perezoso also. And so we're changing lives here, and it's fun. A wonderful example of really a simple technique. We just look for garbage and we plant next to it. Garbage, of course, means organic. So this plant was planted the same day, the same seeds, those plants all planted the same day as these right here. What a difference. See this tree trunk? Now everybody knows that citrus is hard as steel and it's not fertilizer, but we just don't know that. And my plants are so dumb, they think this is fertilizer. So now this tree trunk has given fertilizer for, I don't know, 10 years, and will give fertilizer for 10 more years. And the result is just because we don't clean, we don't burn. We just look for the garbage, anything that's on the ground, and we plant next to it or in the middle of it. So how can you argue with the results? The further from the trunk, the smaller the plant. And it really is a technique you can practice from your hammock. Yeah, it's just, everything is so individual. They talk about making a plan, but if you don't haven't really done it before, every little decision involves so many different inputs from different angles. I think you just start. And one of my other secrets is that I personally invented is plant way too darn much. Just keep planting and planting, and then when it starts to crowd one another, chop it down, and that's fertilizer.